Hello, everybody. It's me, Romula from Sacred Willow Reiki Healing, coming back to our 28 days of Reiki. We have finished our first week, days 1 through 7, and now we're going to start our second week from days 8 to 14. Now, remember, we're doing this as a moon cycle reference. So I'm going to talk about what this week means, the theme, and all of that. And then we'll jump into day 8. So for this theme is the phase strengthened systems that help us process life physically and emotionally. So we're kind of growing to the full moon, right? So we've gone from the new moon and now we're coming into the waxing crescent or gibbous, leading to the full moon. So we're in that growing phase. Energetically, Reiki begins to move more dynamically. So we've touched all the different points of the body from last week, and now we're going to move into those stored emotions that surface because the system is now stable enough. So we're now able to kind of work with those emotions now that we've got our foundation, our grounding. And then people may feel a little bit more sensitive, emotional, and energized during this process, but that's part of the growing. You know, we start in the physical and now we're working on the emotional level. Here's some key themes. So we're going to be focusing on the immune system and the nervous system and how they work. It's going to be mostly based upon resilience, not trying to force these systems to come back to balance. Also, we'll be focusing on the digestive and hormonal areas as well, how we metabolize stress and emotions, how that's going through the body. So those are things that we will be focusing on. And then also the heart and the emotional body. So connection without collapse. I think that's a very strong phase, connection without collapse. Now on day 14 will actually be the full moon, in essence of it growing to that point because it's a 28-day cycle. And this is about the visibility and wholeness, no drama involved. And a great little quote or phrase that was mentioned that I came across was, "Nothing new is added here. What's already inside you becomes illuminated." Okay. So this is what this week is going to be focused on. So we got through our first week. Now we're kind of jumping into the process. And it's all about activation and expanding, you know, the waxing moon, the growing moon into the full moon. So for us, for myself, because this is my 28-day journey that I am also sharing with you all. Today's main focus is going to be the immune system reset, right? I don't know if you remember from one of the other days we were talking about how the nervous system has a connection to the digestive system. So now we're going to focus on this immune system, build up our immunity, build up our antibodies and all that fun stuff, right? And that's all through the relaxation and rejuvenation process of receiving Reiki, the universal life force energy guided by higher consciousness, allowing ourselves to kind of relax into these states and have our focus of where we want ourselves to heal, because this is a self-healing process, right? Reiki is being beamed to you so that you can get into this beautiful state again of relaxation, rejuvenation, and thus allowing your body to slowly heal. And that's why it's this 28-day full body experience that's going to be touching on the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of ourselves, as well as our spirituality a little bit. So since our main focus is immune system, that means that our bodily focus is our lymph and our spleen. Also, our mental theme is safety and healing. You know, a lot of times we are nervous about healing ourselves. We're not ready for the new changes and new opportunities that come with that. It also requires us to look inward. A lot of times we don't like to look within ourselves because, well, that means that everything is mirrored back in the good and the bad, and it's sometimes easier to ignore ourselves and work on other people. But we need to have the safety. We need to feel safe when we're healing. This is a process that we have to go through in order for us to really be healthy. The Reiki focus is strengthening resilience and balance, okay? The resilience to be able to endure, but also the balance of, you know, making sure that things aren't uneven, you know? You want to always come back to center, you know, and another reference to the chakras, they're spinning wheels, right? But you don't want them to spin too fast, but you don't want them to spin too slow. You want it to be just right, like Goldilocks, you know, when she found that bowl of porridge at the bear's house. Our moon energy is energy building. So we are building the energy upward. We're building it into this full moon, right? To see it as visible as it is, what we're trying to attain. And it's just really about supporting the body's natural defenses. We don't realize how strong we are with like anxiety and things like that, and how stressful that is for our body. So this is a great way to support those natural defenses, allow our body to be able to build up the immunity it needs. So if we do get sick or we deal with something emotional, our body is able to fight that back and get us back to balance. Okay. And the mantra for the day is, my body knows how to protect and heal itself. That's major. Okay. Make sure you say that to yourself every single day after this point, because my body knows how to protect and heal itself. Okay. It's having that safety and healing. So let's go ahead, let's get ourselves nice and relaxed and comfortable. Let's make sure that we are in a safe space. We're going to work on our breathing, just inhaling and exhaling, right? Getting ourselves into this beautiful moment of relaxation and rejuvenation so that you are able to receive Reiki during this time. Our focus is our immune system reset. Let's go ahead and reset this immune system. It's been fighting all winter with all these germs and stuff like that. And wouldn't it be nice for it to be built back up so that when spring comes, we don't catch those allergies and those little colds and things like that, right? But yes, tell yourself during this time, my body knows how to protect and heal itself. And let us also say thank you to our immune system. That's what I did earlier today. I was like, you know what, immune system, you go through so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I put you through so much stress. Let's thank our immune system. Remember how we thanked our feet for carrying us wherever we need to be? And our legs too, and our back. Let's go ahead and thank our immune system. Our beautiful immune system that fights with things that are from the outside as well as from within. We want to give attention to our lymph and our spleen. And we can also give it to our antibodies and all those fun other organisms and cells that run through our body that help protect us, that help heal us, because our body knows how to protect and heal itself. Sometimes quiet your mind and listen to your body. It will tell you. It will tell you where there's work needed. It would tell you if it's not feeling the greatest. Just listen. And any distractions that come, okay, cool, you're here, whatever. Return your focus back to your breath. Slowly inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Sorry. Kind of irritated one of my injuries just now. I'm going to go ahead and beam Reiki with my one hand to you all and beam Reiki to myself in this little area. And the reason I am doing this is because I agitated an injury. But I still wanted to stay committed in sending Reiki. But remember the mantra of today. My body knows how to heal and protect itself. My body knows how to heal and protect itself. Say it again. My body knows how to heal and protect itself. All right, let's see if I can get both hands in without agitating. Thank yourself for allowing Reiki to flow through you. Thank yourself for taking this time to relax and rejuvenate. Reiki, the universal life force energy guided by higher consciousness. Reiki therapy, the Japanese technique to help promote relaxation and rejuvenation in an individual, allowing them to self-heal. Right now, we are allowing our immune system to relax, to settle in, to rejuvenate, after so many strenuous attacks, whether if it's viruses or bacteria, common cold, or just not feeling it. Allow Reiki to flow through you. Bring your focus back to your breath. Take a moment to move around. And thank you so much for joining me on day 8 of 28 Days of Reiki. Again, this was the focus on the immune system. And this is a beginning to a new week where we're focusing on activation and expansion. Our fun little Reiki fact for the day is that Reiki is used alongside conventional medicine worldwide. I know several massage therapists that use Reiki. I know several nurses that use Reiki. And what's even exciting is that there's actually medical Reiki, where a nurse took time to develop Reiki for medical practitioners. Reiki is used in so many different ways. And there's a lot of research on how it's helped in medical situations. You know, this is actual scientific research. So I think that speaks volumes. I think it does. So with that, enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you tomorrow for day 9 of our 28 Days of Reiki. Thank you so much for being a part of this process with me. Not only am I healing myself, but you guys are joining the journey with me. So thank you so much. Till next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace out, y'all. Till next time.